Hey everyone! Welcome to this part of my channel, paper quilling. Paper quilling is an art form of rolling paper strips, pinching them into shapes, and gluing them into designs. So for designs, you can do 2D projects like my 2D dragon I just did for somebody. Or you can add gluing to a 3D design, which is my 3D dragon I just did. You can even glue your shapes onto templates like this butterfly or this one. Paper quilling has so many options. If you guys like my video, I hope you click like and subscribe. Most of us tend to compare similar items, but did you ever think that you can compare paper quilling to butterflies? I just thought about it the other day. Now, paper quilling and butterflies both have endless options of colors. Paper strips come in endless options of colors and widths, and butterflies come in countless colors and sizes. Also, both paper quilling and butterflies are elegant, and they both make me very happy. So today's step-by-step tutorial is I'm going to show you how to make a butterfly with different color wings. Before I do that, I just want to show you some examples of butterflies. You can do one on a template with eyes. You could do it out of tight coils. You could even fill it in with tight coils. You could do one like rainbow wings. Like I showed before, you could do it on a template and just fill it in. But today I want to show you how to make a butterfly like this one. The materials you will need will be your strips of paper, at least 3 different colors, a glue bottle, a slotted tool or a tool you quill with, as well as a circle size ruler. To make this butterfly with the different color wings, like this one, I'm going to show you how to do that. Today I will be using 2 strips of this pale blue paper, 5 strips of this light purple paper, and 7 strips of black. You guys can either use a cardstock piece of paper or background paper or blank piece of paper you need, or you can put it on a template too. This butterfly is made out of teardrops, a marquise, and a V-scroll. So let's get started. To make the bottom wing, we're going to be using the tuck and roll method that I showed last time. So again, the tuck and roll method, this is so easy so you don't have to wait for your strips to dry when you glue them, is you put the end of the strip in your slotted tool. You're going to roll until you have about 3 or 4 rolls left before you add the next strip of paper. Now this can be done using an 1/8 inch width piece of paper like I'm doing, and I have about a couple more rolls left. Then I'm going to take my next strip of paper and make sure I tuck it behind the coil and start rolling. And I'm going to do the same for the last strip of paper, purple, and then I'll add blue. This way I'm going to have the purple on the inside and the blue on the outside. This is also a great method to do dome-shaped figures, and it's very popular for 3D making. Now I'm going to add my blue strip of paper. But it can also be done with thinner strips or wider strips of paper. And most domes are a tight coil. We can actually make a loose coil with these. So this is 4 strips of paper total. I'm going to slide it off, and I'm just going to let it expand in my hand. You guys can use a circle size ruler if you want to. You don't have to. You just want to make sure they're even and uniform. So this is what it'll look like, and then I'm going to add a drop of glue. And again, like I said, it's a very easy way to do a multicolored wing for a butterfly. It's very easy. It doesn't take much time, but you guys can still glue it end to end if you want to do that way for the strips of paper. I'm going to just hold it, and then I'm going to make it into a teardrop where I bring one part of it into a triangle like that. You guys can do 2 of those to make the bottom wings. The top wing is very similar, except I'm just going to use 3 strips of paper. And I'll do that very quick. Again, you put it in your slotted tool and you roll it to almost to the end before you add that other strip of paper. And this will give it a little smaller wing for the top wing. And you do the same for the body and pinch it into a marquise. And I'll just remind you guys in a minute of what a marquise looks like. And if you guys got too far, like you don't have enough tail, you can unwind it just a little bit to put in your next strip. And then I will also be showing what the V scroll is. And so we just roll it. It's very fast too. It'll save you guys a lot of time. I'm not sure if this can be done with a 1/16 inch width strip of paper, but this is an 1/8. It's easier to do with bigger strips of paper. Once I get to the end, I'm going to take it off and let it expand just a little bit. That's about the size I want. Just a little smaller than my big teardrop. I'm going to again glue the end of the piece of paper and pinch it into a teardrop. Now, since I've already showed you the tuck and roll method, you're going to do that with the body. But I'm just going to use 1 strip of black paper to show you how to do a marquise. A marquise is like a teardrop, but it has an extra point. So we're just going to do a smaller marquise today. Otherwise, to make the body, it's the same thing. You roll your strip of paper, you're going to do a loose coil. That way you can pinch it into your marquise shape. And sometimes your strip of paper likes to curl around itself. Just straighten it out and go back to wrapping it up on your slotted tool or whatever tool you're using to roll your pieces of paper. Slide it off. Loose coil, we want it to expand. And I'm going to say that's good. And then you glue the end of this loose circle. And you pinch it into a teardrop, and then the rounded end right here, you're going to also pinch in to make a marquise, and that gives its elongated figure for the body of the butterfly, like that. And once you get all your pieces together, you can assemble it. Like you can glue these on top, like this, so it's a sideways butterfly where you don't see both of the wings, like that. And then for the V scroll, you take a strip of black paper again. You're going to fold it in half and make a crease. and you crease it, you're going to take one strip that you folded, one half, and I'm going to roll one outwards away from me into a tight coil, and I'm going to go down almost until that crease. And I want to stop it right about here, so I'm going to already add my glue. That gives me an idea of where I want to stop rolling that tight circle. And I'm going to hold it for a minute while the glue dries. Then for this one, you can either roll it towards you like this, or you can flip it and roll it away from you again. The point of a V is to have them opposite directions. You don't want them rolling in towards that crease. You just roll away, and you want to try to get these even, but it's okay if you don't, because not all butterflies have even antennas from different angles. So again, I'm eyeballing where I want to stop rolling. I'm adding glue. And we're going to go right about here. And once you have your tight coils, just like that, it's going to be a V, and you can attach it to your antennas. Again, you can do this on a template. You can either decorate the template itself or trace around it. You can also do it on background paper. And that is how you make a simple butterfly. Before you guys flutter away, I want to thank you for joining me in this step-by-step tutorial on how to make a butterfly. I hope you guys join me next time for another spring edition step-by-step tutorial. Thank you.